Okay, now I'm upstairs in the crib. I ain't got my earphones. I left the earphones in the car. You know what I'm saying? I uh went kicked it with little sis. She stole me up a couple braids and stuff. You know. Uh, and we had some little conversations and stuff. And I was like, got to talking about the system and all this crap that we've been going through and all this. And in that conversation, I just was like, man, I ain't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit still with Granny for a little while, with the overseer for a little while, until I get a couple things together. Then I'm gonna peel out, cause I can't be around the nonsense that I done been around. They mad cause the skies getting clear. The skies is clear and stuff. They mad. They was pissed off yesterday. But I seen that sign yesterday and got received that information. So, you know, they pissed off about that. And they tried their best. They was spraying like a motherfucker too. But yeah, I was like, man, I'm gonna peel out. Cause I can't be around that nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Just period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for me to try to push nothing on nobody or force nobody to, know the information, the truth that's out here. I just was asked if I would be willing to give the information, the truth to as many as I can, and that's what I'ma do. And we not supposed to be around, people that are serving that darkness, bro. And I ain't gonna be around them. I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all a little glimpse uh, in a couple words about how when I first started coming into the truth and how things was situated. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people know what's going on, and their intentions is to make your life a living hell, and curse the shit out of your life, and get you set up with sins and stuff, and get you trapped up under their covenant and stuff, so you'll never come into the truth and stuff. It's a lot of people that know what that crap is. It's a lot of people that don't know what it is, but they are still under the influence of the demonic demons that are called God. So they walk with the demons that they call Holy Spirits and any other type of spirit that they talking about. Any type of creature they ever named, or any of that crap. You know what I'm saying? It's all demonic demon worship. But I'm going to give y'all a little glimpse into how this nonsense worked out. Okay, so this was the room. This was my room right here. You know what I'm saying? When we first moved here, I was staying in that room, but I wasn't really here. So when the dude, got here and all that, I was like, well, we can swap out rooms, cause he was the oldest and he bigger than me. So I was like, well, shit, maybe he need more room or whatever. So I just took his room, cause it really didn't make me no difference. I wasn't really here, never, no way, anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it was my room. But while I was out running the streets up under the demonic demon god covenant, so much stuff was going on. Like I told you, I was confused and shit about everything. You know what I'm saying? Uh, During that time, when I did come into the truth and called out to the creator and called the overseer, it was like, I was wondering if it'd be cool if I come back and stuff. And she was like, yeah, we ain't never had to ask the overseer, could we come back? We ain't never had to ask Granny, could we come back? We could just come, but coming into the truth, I just was like, you know, wanted to check and see. So, it was all good and stuff. And then when I got here, the oldest one's son was in this room, right? So then they was like, what they say? They was like, you can have your room back. You can have your room back if you man, I'm finished washing these dishes and shit, man. Uh, you can have the room back if you want it. And I was like, well, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? I mean, is he gonna be living here or what? And they told me no, it was just temporary till he get his own apartment or whatever and all that. And I was like, well, shit, it ain't no big deal. He can stand there till he get his little apartment or whatever. It really didn't make no difference to me. So what I did was, and he stayed in that room. So it's like it's where this kitchen is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all this washer and this dryer and shit. See this washer and this dryer right here. It's right across. It's right across from his room. This in the kitchen. There's my little tiles up there in cardboard. I'm ready to show y'all what that look like. And then this refrigerator. This refrigerator, this right here, it was over here against this wall. And then it's a deep freezer that's over here that was against this wall. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do a whole lot of rearranging because like I said, when I came into the truth, I started feeling like it's different type of disturbing energies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I moved the refrigerator over. I moved the refrigerator over and moved the deep freezer from off of this wall to over on that wall. You know what I'm saying? So the energy wouldn't be directed towards me. And then that dryer that's over is pointed straight at this wall. You know what I'm saying? And they used to run it like constantly once I came into the truth. I mean, it was like constantly, consistently going, bro. It's crazy. So then, so I came in here, you know what I'm saying? And I had to put this door up here because there wasn't no door right here. But since that dryer and stuff is right there, them was actually the doors to close that little closet where the washer and dryer is at. And I just, you know, screwed them together and set them up here so it'll be like some sort of a door. And then I put like this little sheet over it, had some cushions and shit to block, you know, like the little cracks and all that old stuff. Same thing with this cardboard and stuff and a cover. You know what I'm saying? This is the little room that I was in. It was already a whole lot of stuff in here. You know what I'm saying? Because this was like where people would put stuff at if they wanted it, but they wasn't using it. They would just put stuff in here. And then I wind up staying in here. So, and then I had to align the whole room, the bottom line, with cardboard, bro. See it? Because they were moving people like next door, I mean behind us and downstairs, and they would have like devices and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To radiate me and shit. And pumping smells up in here and crap. So it's like a little table. I've been trying to, you know, get this stuff together because we were at roll out and stuff. So it's just like picking stuff up, little knick-knack stuff that's on the table. See, I even took down the ceiling fan, bro. The ceiling fan that was up here, it was giving off weird energy and stuff. So I took it down and just put some cardboard up there. But I got the stuff for it, the little fan and ceiling fan and all that old stuff, because I know they'll try to say, oh, you're going to have to pay for that. Now, all I did was take it down, and the motherfucking shit didn't work when we got here anyway. So, and see up under the table right there, I got it lined with cardboard and shit, with a cover up there. The cover actually was covering the table, so it was coming down because smells and shit was coming up through the floor, bro. Poisonous smells and shit. And I was like, man, fuck that. So I lined it up with carpet and with cardboard and crap, so I wouldn't have to smell it. And I put these cushions and stuff to line the door so that like bugs and shit wouldn't come in here, man. I think I done showed y'all the dishes and shit before, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was the little room that I was in, man. No windows or nothing. It was crazy, man. And it was all kind of shit going on, man. It's crazy. Now I'm gonna show y'all the reason why I can't be around these people. Now, I used to, you know, even growing up, I always used to just clean up. You know what I'm saying? I always used to clean up and shit, bro. Cause I didn't like it. I hated it to be dirty and filthy and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just used to always clean up and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can see these walls and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the way that it looked white to y'all, but it was actually pearly white. Cause I used to scrub the walls and shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that comes from them pumping poisons in here and shit. You know what I'm saying? The walls and shit. So yeah. But I used to wash these walls and shit, make them white. But these people, that was in here, it's like they just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I do the shit, do the whole house. You know what I'm saying? Except for the rooms that I wasn't in. Like, I wouldn't do the living room because the guy on the couch was there. I wouldn't do the room that I used to be in there because the oldest one's son was in there. And then the oldest one was in his room. And then the overseer was in her room. So I wouldn't do them rooms. But the hallway, the bathroom, the kitchen, and the little room that I was in, I would do them. You know what I'm saying? And then once the overseer would go, I would go ahead and knock her room on out. You know what I'm saying? In the bathroom and crap. But, you know, and it's hard to talk to these people, or they just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, the door is locked. You know what I'm saying? So the door is locked. So I ain't gonna go in there because the door is locked. You know, and this is another thing. When before this had happened, and I was staying here, I had a lock on this door, cause when I first had got here, like I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to get me a job and shit. So, but I had, you know, seen that when I got here, some stuff had came up missing. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, where my shit go at? You know, but I was like, I ain't even gonna worry about it because that's some bullshit anyway. I mean, that type of stuff always happen. I said, I ain't gonna worry about it, right? So I was like, I ain't had no money. I asked the overseer, I was like, would it be cool if you give me a lock for the doors? That way when I go and, you know, hunt for a job and stuff or whatever, I could lock the door and won't have to worry about nobody going in there because some stuff that came up missing. I said, I'm tired of that happening. So she got me one or whatever. And when she got it from me, I took and put it on there or whatnot. But the oldest one had a problem with me having a lock on the door, bro. So he did his little, you know, whatever, talking to the overseer, whining to get his way or whatever. And she wound up telling me I had to take the lock off of the door. And I was like, why would I have to take the lock off of the door? And it's the room that I'm supposed to be in, my room. You know, if I don't want nobody in there, I should be able to have a lock on my door, right? But I wound up taking it off just for the sake of argument, so it wouldn't be no whole lot of rap or whatever. So I took the lock off or whatnot. And after I did that, you know what I'm saying, I just was like, I just ain't gonna keep nothing in there. You know what I'm saying, that I think somebody might, you know, snatch up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, but then when I had came back, when I first started coming into the truth and he came back and the oldest my son was in that room, I noticed this nigga had a lock on the door. And then I noticed that every motherfucking body had a lock on their door. I was like, what kind of bullshit is this? Motherfuckers whining and crying about me having a lock on the door, but then when I get back here, everybody got locks on their doors. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't no problem with it. You know, wasn't no problem with it or nothing. I just was like, that's fucked up. I ain't think nothing about it. I was like, I ain't gonna trip or whatever. Because I really wasn't even worried about that shit. I was worried about getting the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then the truth had started coming to me and stuff, and all that old ignorant shit started popping off. You know, with these niggas hexing me. I mean, they been doing this shit to a motherfucker their whole life, bruh. Hexing and cursing you, making you sick, weak, and all that old shit. They be doing this shit to a motherfucker their whole life, and you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? But when I came into the truth and started receiving the truth, like I said, for 2 years out of the 3 that I studied and researched in books, I was trying to give these niggas the truth, and they just wouldn't accept it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play the dumb role as if they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, right? It ain't that they didn't know what I was talking about. It ain't that they don't know that I'm telling them the truth. What it is they don't give a fuck what I was saying because they know what the fuck they serve. They know what they serve. And they are so into it, they don't want to accept the truth. They love the way that shit has been in their lives. You know? And they was getting away with the shit. As long as I didn't know the truth, everything was good. But once I started coming into the truth, like I said, it got real ignorant and real stupid real motherfucking fast. Because they was doing all kind of crap. I'm talking about, and I told you about when I dropped in the kitchen and all that old crap, and I was like, man, after that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I ain't gonna mess with them, period. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, after when I was at little sis' house, she threw them little braids up. In that conversation, I just was letting them know, you know what I'm saying? Because the overseer was there too, listening and stuff. I was like, man, I don't want to be around none of them. I was around the oldest one. my entire life. Didn't know what was going on. Now I know what's going on. He ain't here, but I don't want nothing to do with him. Love you, but I don't want nothing to do with you. Just period. I said, I'll be damned now that I know the truth if I be stuck around another motherfucker that's just like him, that's gonna continue to do the same motherfucking shit because of what they serve is trying to drain and draw eternal energy from me. Now, nigga, if that's what y'all wanna serve, nigga, you gon' die serving that shit. Cause you're not gonna draw and drain no energy from me to feed no motherfucking demons because you want to do witchcraft and sorcery. If that's what your covenant is and you done signed up for that shit, nigga, that is on you. I don't want nothing bad or ill to happen to you. But nigga, if you choose to serve the darkness, that's what the fuck you get for serving the darkness. Nigga, you not gonna feed off of me because that's what you want to serve. I don't want to be around none of them motherfuckers and nobody that want to serve that bullshit because I know what it is. And that's straight up. Nigga. I'm just, it shit pisses me the fuck off just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers know what it is. They know what it is. And they doing a motherfucker like this your whole life. And could give a fuck less if you die because of the curses they done put up on you. They could care less. I don't want to be around no motherfucker like that. I ain't never wish no death on no motherfucker, no hurt, no harm on none of that shit. And I don't do it now. But if they gonna continue to try to do that motherfucking bullshit ass witchcraft, sorcery, pray under the name of some sort of a demon calling it God shit against me, man, may your existence be wiped the fuck out. And I mean that with everything in me, under Creator, standing in the truth, telling you. On everything. Nigga, I ain't for none of that. Nigga, and I've been trying to keep myself cool and calm. Because when I first found out the truth, I was like, man, I want every motherfucker that been knowing what that shit is to perish. I want them wiped the fuck out. Now it ain't even, because I was received that information, the truth, saying don't let the truth get me to where I'm angry about all of the truth that I now know. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be no better than them to want that for anybody. That is their choice. Creator's gonna deal with them how Creator's gonna deal with them when they time come. And all I gotta do is sit and wait. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if my existence in the creation does come to a no longer in the creation of life, when I get my second appointed place as an eternal energy spirit up under Creator of all of existence, free, I might be a disobedient one and just start wiping demons out right along with my own existence, because that's just how motherfucking pissed off I am about all this crap that been going on. And that's why it's like, man, people need to get the truth, but the system is set up to where they don't want nobody to get the truth, so they hinder the truth in every way that they can. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga need to get them demons up off of them. They need to get them demons up off of them and call out to Creator and come away from that foolishness, because if it ever do come to that point, man, it ain't no telling. It ain't even no telling. I might just be a disobedient one, just to wipe the darkness out. And being as that I wipe the darkness out without the permission, I destroy myself right along with it. Right along with it. Because I don't want no darkness in the creation. None. And for being disobedient and doing it, that's why I will wipe myself out. Because nothing in the creation of existence should have ever, never turn their back on the Creator. Never. And this being is that all of this that went on, and I do get my second appointed place, and I decide to make a stupid, ignorant choice, even if it's for the good, to wipe out the darkness I will be wiping myself out right along with it, because that's exactly what should have happened when it first started.